just made a crab dip, so let's go make it. Y'all, this little dip here is perfect for football season. This is how we start it. In our bowl, I've got me 1/8 ounce of cream cheese softened, and then in that I added me a 1/2 teaspoon of a zest of lemon. So I just put that on in there, and now here's some more of the ingredients. I'm gonna put me about a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, about a teaspoon of Slap Your Mama. And we're going to take it up a notch, and we're going to add us a dash of cayenne pepper. But now, honey, if you don't like spice, don't add it. A 1/2 teaspoon of our Texas Pete, 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Then to that, we're going to add us about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now let's combine all of this before we put the other ingredients. You know, during the little football seasons and thing, I like a quick little dip to make for the family when they're all sitting around. And honey, this is quick. Now let me remind you, if you want a bigger batch of this, all you got to do is double it. Now to this, I'm going to add, I melted me 1/4 stick of butter in this, and then after I got the butter all melted down, I added me about a teaspoon of garlic, and then I would say about 2 tablespoons of bell pepper. But now if you don't like the bell pepper taste, get you some red peppers that are roasted and add that to it. That would be yummy. Don't let me forget. You know how I forget things sometimes. I did add salted butter to that. All right, now our little next ingredient is a 1/2 pound of our crab meat. Now I did chop this up fairly well, but you do it however you like it. We're just gonna pour that over in there. Now let me tell you, I didn't add no salt and pepper to this because you ain't gonna need it. You know that Parmesan cheese has already got a little bit of a salty taste to it. But now honey, if you taste it and you say, I want some more salt in that, you go right on. You do your thing to this. Okay, now that we've got this crab meat in here, we're just going to mix it up in here. But honey, you don't want to mix it too hard because it'll just crumble it all up. So now that we've got this all incorporated together, we're going to put this in our little bowl and put it in the oven. I'm going to let you see it after I get it in the bowl. Now, I told you I was putting it in a bowl, but honey, I'm putting it in a little pan. Y'all know how I do with my words. I just say whatever comes out. My kids used to tell me, Mama, you got your own little vocabulary. And sometimes they'd have to figure out what I was coming up with or saying. Okay, so now we got this spread out in here in our little pink pan. And so what I'm going to do now this is just up to your likings if you want to do this, but it adds another little kick to it. But now you could add Parmesan cheese on it if you wanted to, but what I'm going to add, let me get this real quick. What I'm going to add on top of mine is pepper jack cheese. Now with this, you add however much you want on top. But now like I told you, if you don't want it to have a little more kick to it, honey, just put some more Parmesan cheese on top. And now we're going to stick this in the oven on 350, and we're going to leave it in there about 20 to 25 minutes. But always remember, it's up to your oven how hot it gets, so always check yours, okay? So let's take it and put it in the oven. Woo, it's hot out of the oven now, and I'm sprinkling a little bit of green chives and onions on top of this. But now, honey, if you don't like this, leave it off. You just do what you like with this little recipe. Then I mixed me up just a little bit of lemon juice with some Texas Pete. And I'm going to drizzle a little bit of that on top. That's going to add another little kick to it, y'all. Okay, now that we've got this ready, honey, you can enjoy it with your friends and family this football season. So go make you some. Let's taste it. Now you remember to smile because God sure loves you, and baby, He's got this.